too young to have a midlife crisis, but I can at least attempt. Mama didn't raise a quitter. Hi friends, hi! Welcome to the 4th day of MiaMas, and I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Mia, and this is my virtual vanity, a place where we both love makeup and we're quite critical of it. And today I want to talk to you about how age changes us all. Like, I know I am not yet a decrepit crypt keeper, even though that is my old age and goals. I either want to be the old witch at the end of the village that everybody fears and somehow manages to always save the day, or I want to be a forest hermit, both feared and revered for her powers. Nonetheless, I'm not quite there yet. I'm 25, but as I've progressed through age, I've noticed that a lot of things are temporary and change, including good skin, the illusion of being well rested, and your will to live. Today, I want to talk to you guys about makeup products or accessories that I didn't think were necessaries in my 21s, even in my teens, and then I realized that hubris is the downfall of us all, and I'm no stranger to it. I've got just 5 things, so let's make this short and quick. The very first one would be powder. Specifically powder for the T-zone. Up until I was 24, like the end of 23, start of 24, I wouldn't need any powder at all. Like, I would be so dry that my boyfriend would sometimes feel charitable, and since he's oily skinned, he would come and rub his face on mine to annoy me, and he would say he was donating some of his oils to me. Imagine. But the moment I hit 25, it was like a switch was turned on. I feel like I'm going through second fucking puberty. Have I not suffered enough? The point is, my skin started feeling a bit greasier. I'm still dry, but I still, in the warmer days, I get a bit shiny over here. And so I've started using powder and appreciating a good powder formula versus a shit powder formula. The powder that I particularly like as a all-rounder is the Sephora Beauty Amplifier one. This is the translucent one. This is great for both keeping me matte in my T-zone in the summer, but it doesn't make me look dried out in the winter either. It just makes me look a bit more blurred out and perfected. So this one has 2 abilities. One, keeps you matte during the summer if you are not particularly oily, if you're just like me, just kind of like discovering that your skin can do that and being astounded at how things can change so quickly. Or in the winter, it can make you look a bit blurred in that area without drying you out. Another thing that I never thought I would need was green color corrector. But, you know, as I started adulting and I get less and less sleep, and maybe my diet isn't always the greatest, and you know, more sun exposure despite regular use of sunscreen, just life in general, I'm starting to get redness, and I'm starting to get redness particularly on my nose, the sides of my nose, and this area of the cheeks over here. When I was younger, I didn't have that problem because even though I was whining about being so tired, I literally did not know how good I had it just to go to college, work a bit for money, and then sleep. The particular color corrector I'm really enjoying right now is the Kiko color corrector in 01. It's their skin tone concealer. This is really tiny, so I don't think it has like that great of a price per ounce ratio, but it's really nice because it's not slippery. It doesn't make like foundation move over top of it. It covers really nicely and it doesn't cake up the area. Oh, and also, did you know that second puberty thing I mentioned before? I didn't get zits as a teenager. I do now. Especially in this area, I am distraught because I have never learned how to deal with this. I'm new at this. If you've got any tips, let me know, please. I beg you. Speaking of pores and skin situation, as I said, Skin is a reflection of our lifestyles, and sometimes we try our best, but life gets in the way of such things as proper sleep and not drinking enough caffeine to kill a grown man. And of course your skin starts to show a bit with the redness, with the breakouts, with the pores that you didn't know you had. I've got certain areas where as I grew, the pores just never filled in. These sides of my nose, I've got literal moon craters. You can try to start a mining operation in the pores on this side. I've also started to get a bit of fine lines over here. It's nothing major, but it's still something that I want to cover up because why the fuck not? So I've started appreciating a good pore blurring primer, which in my naive youth days, I was like, well, it's just pores, they're useless. Like, what do you mean visible pores? What's that? It's just your skin breathing. And I'm like, you naive sweet summer child. This is the Cover FX blurring primer. I really like this because it's got like a very light moussey texture. It's very airy, works well with any foundation on top of it, and yeah, it's really nice. I didn't know that being insecure about your lashes was a thing until I started going to Instagram and realizing that everybody's got like curved lashes even when they're not wearing fake lashes, and mine are literally as straight as a rod. So I started appreciating the use of a good lash curler. This is the Ebeline lash curler. I got this from Deme, which is a popular beauty store in Europe. I don't think this is the best thing ever, but it's nice. It curls my lashes. It keeps them curled until I got mascara on, and then I look a bit girlier, a bit more doe-eyed, which is always really nice. Last but not least, I used to think lip liners were useless up until, again, that point where I turned 25 and everything started going downhill, where lipstick started fading on me. I had no idea why. I wasn't doing anything different, my lipsticks weren't different, my routine wasn't different, but lipstick started fading on me just because fuck me, that's why. So I've started using lip liner. My favorite lip liners are the Neve Cosmetics Pastello lip liners, and they are safe to use on the eyes too, or on the cheeks if you really want to just paint there. Really soft, really creamy, they have a great hold. This one in particular, this one is in Marmotta, and it's a very old sort of shade. This is it. Don't be scared of the other older swatches. So yeah, I'm learning a lot. I'm wondering what will happen when I hit my 30s. I hope it will mark a new period of enlightenment in my life, but we'll see. These have been the products that I've started to feel the need to use as I'm advancing in my very rickety old age of 25. I'm so sick of the narrative that once you hit 20 something, you're past your prime. Especially I see men saying this shit, and I'm like, what are you doing thinking girls under 20 are in their prime? You pedophile. Stop thinking children are in their prime. Look at grown-ass women. Like, everybody's allowed preferences, but you are saying women past 20 are fucking past expiry date, and you're looking at 16-year-olds, and it's fucking creepy. And also this like the narrative that women over 40 are past expiry date, because it's like literally just a bit past half of your life. Just, women also get as good as wine as it ages, just like men. The fact is, women are more scrutinized because we don't ask men to keep up their appearance as much. It's not that men age more gracefully, it's just that nobody's constantly scrutinizing them for every flaw. So yeah, I may make jokes about age, but I realize that I'm really young and still really lucky and in a great position health and beauty wise. And when I mean beauty, I mean maintenance. I'm not trying to kiss my own ass or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna get off my soapbox right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I would really like to hear your feedback of things that you started using as you got older and you shed a bit of that naive, younger, so easy to upkeep skin. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, morning, second breakfast, lunch, midnight snack, whatever it is where you're from. Bye!